to go through some things to get here. You had to push through. Keep your head up, keep moving, keep believing when you felt things didn't add up. And I'm telling you now, people see it. People are proud of you. People respect how you handled what you went through. Some of them are even watching it and just survived that season. You changed in it. You built strength, patience, and grace. That's why your light hits different now. That's why doors are still. Welcome to a space where you can finally breathe and feel safe. Welcome to Blended Healing. Here we honor every piece of your journey and walk with you toward balance, clarity, and peace. Welcome to Blended Healing.
Every soul alive. The city keeps beating. Tell me what you're hiding behind the pain you never say. Maybe it ain't about a life. Maybe it's the places we
I need to know who repeated what I said. Who told you about my moves?
Everyone's talking, but they're also acting.
What do you mean? Your moves inspired us. We're making our own. They weren't just talking. They were making moves. Hi, I heard about Naya leaving. Is that true? I'm interested in the position. What are the next steps? I have the experience. This is my chance. I have to be ready. But the deeper I dig, the more complicated the story becomes. This doesn't add up at all. It's all connected, but how?
comparing every blessing, counting every scar, forgetting we're all worthy exactly as we are.
You think I'm just jealous, Naya? What are you talking about? Years of hurt. You betrayed me. Betrayed you. When? I know what you did. This year is about growth and moving forward. I'm no longer carrying people who aren't ready to walk with me. Here's to peace and new beginnings. To new beginnings and leaving the past behind. You never meant those words for me. Rochelle, no, I didn't mean it like that. But I didn't know that. I have to admit, I haven't always noticed when people around me needed me. And I have to face that being hurt didn't justify my slick comments or assumptions about you. I understand. Let's move forward. Keisha, this secret, you got changed everything, and I had nothing to do with it. Naya, you don't understand. It wasn't my fault. You kept it from us. It's on you. I was trying to protect you. Liar! You're a damn liar, Keisha! I'm not lying! Rochelle, stop! Back up! She needs to be taught a lesson. Get off me, Rochelle. Enough. No fighting. She's lying to all of us.
Calm all this down up in here. You making my nerves bad.
Places left alone, so I'm choosing healing, I'm choosing grace, I'm choosing love over every sideways gaze.
Monique hesitated, then repeated it. She said, "Everybody thinks I'm mad. Everybody thinks I'm mad because Naya is doing good. I'm mad because that woman knows exactly what she did to me." I didn't breathe. What did I do? I don't know. Monique, I don't know. She sounded genuinely frustrated. Then she lowered her voice. But whatever it is, Keisha knows. I grabbed my keys. Naya, what? Don't go over there. I'm not going to Rochelle's. Then where are you going? I looked at the time. Keisha would still be at the store. Keisha's. Naya. No, I'm done doing this by phone. I hung up 20 minutes later. I pulled into the parking lot. Keisha's car was there. Lights on inside. I got out. I walked to the door. Locked. I knocked. Nothing. Knocked again. Then I saw a movement in the back. Keisha! The movement stopped. Interesting. I knocked harder. Keisha! Finally, she appeared. And the second she saw me, her face changed. Not surprised, scared. She unlocked the door. Naya, what are you doing here? We need to talk. Tonight? Especially tonight. She stepped aside. I walked in. The store looked different after hours. Quiet, no customers, no music, no congratulations, no smiling people taking selfies. Just me and Keisha. I turned around. What did I do to Rochelle? Her face dropped. Naya, no. I pointed at her. You knew. I know what she thinks you did. What does she think I did? Keisha looked toward the floor. Look at me. She did. What does Rochelle think I did to her? Keisha swallowed them. You really don't know. No. She stared at me, and suddenly her expression changed, like she finally realized I wasn't pretending. Oh my God. What? Naya. What? She thinks you know. Know what? Keisha walked behind the counter, opened a drawer, pulled out an envelope, and placed it on the counter between us. I looked at it. My name was written across the front, not type handwritten, and the envelope looked old. What the hell is this? Keisha didn't answer. Keisha! She gave it to me 2 years ago. My heart started beating faster. Who? Rochelle. I looked back at the envelope. Why do you have something Rochelle wrote to me? She told me to give it to you. My head snapped toward her. Then why the hell didn't you? Silence. Oh, shit. Keisha. Her eyes filled. And before she even spoke, I knew whatever was inside that envelope. Keisha had made a decision 2 years ago that she had never told me about. I was going to give it to you, she whispered then. Then why didn't you? A tear rolled down her cheek. Because I read it. Everything inside of me went still. You did what? She looked at the envelope and then back at me. I read it. And suddenly, Rochelle wasn't the only person in the store who had some explaining to do. Welcome to Blended Healing. Welcome to Side Eye, Episode 7, Part 2. Since we talking, let's talk. Let's talk.
I may have started all of this hoopla. Oops, my bad. Blended will be right back after she's finished doing whatever.
This place is beautiful. Look at these. They smell amazing. Ooh, fiery and sweet. That sounds amazing. Smells incredible. Like a tropical escape. This feels like paradise. Beach campfire, notes of black currant, tropical flowers, warm oak and frangipani accents. These are the scents of fiery and sweet.
Oh, I'm buying this immediately. It's perfect for you. I know, right? You have to get it.
This body moisture and other products are available at chamakaessentials.com. See you in the next experience.
Part 5. You read my letter? You read it? Keisha didn't answer. I looked at the envelope and then back at her. Keisha, you read a letter that had my name on it? I know. No, don't I know me? Explain it. She wiped her cheek. I wasn't trying to read it. I stared at her. How the hell do you accidentally read a sealed letter? It wasn't sealed. I paused. Okay, still wrong. But okay. Why did Rochelle give it to you? She couldn't bring herself to give it to you. So she gave it to you to give to me? Yes. And you opened it? No, I told you I was already it was already open. And you just what? Fell into the paragraphs? Naya. No, help me understand. I was going to give it to you, but Keisha looked at the envelope. She was upset when she gave it to me. So, really upset. And and she told me she was done. My anger shifted. Done with what? You. That hurt. I didn't show it. What does she mean? She said she couldn't keep pretending everything was okay between y'all. I stared at Keisha 2 years ago. Rochelle and I have been fine for since 2 years ago. At least I thought we had. When was this? After your birthday dinner. My stomach dropped. The same birthday dinner Monique mentioned. The same night Rochelle disappeared outside with Erica. Oh, hell. What happened at my birthday dinner? Keisha looked at me like she couldn't believe I was asking. You really don't know. Everybody keeps saying that to me. No, Naya, I'm serious. So am I. I put my purse on the counter. What happened? Keisha took a deep breath. You gave that speech. What speech? At dinner, when everybody was going around saying something about you. I remembered Aunt Cheryl talked, Aunt Bernice talked, Keisha talked, Rochelle talked. People said beautiful things, and somebody told me to say something. I thanked everybody, talked about how much my life had changed, how I was learning to trust myself, how I wanted to keep growing. Normal birthday shit. What about it? You thanked everybody who helped you. Yes. You named people. Yeah. You didn't name Rochelle. What? You thanked Aunt Cheryl, Aunt Bernice, me, a couple of other people? I searched my memory, but you never mentioned Ro. That wasn't intentional. I know. Does she? No. Damn. He should continue. And then you said something about finally learning that sometimes you have to stop carrying people who aren't ready to walk with you. My face changed. Oh, I remember that too. But that wasn't about Rochelle. That wasn't about her. She thought it was. Why? Because of what happened earlier that day. What happened earlier that day? Keisha stared at me. Naya, what? You canceled on her. I stopped. I remembered. Rochelle had asked me to go somewhere with her, something important, or at least important to her. I had been overwhelmed getting ready for my dinner. I canceled. She got annoyed. I thought she got over it. Apparently, she didn't. What was it? Keisha's face changed. You don't remember. I hated the way that sounded. No, it was her interview. My stomach dropped. Oh, shit. She asked you to go with her. Memory came rushing back. Not the whole thing enough. Rochelle had an interview for something that she really wanted. She was nervous. Asked me to ride with her. Not go inside, just ride, be there. And I canceled that morning because I had too much going on. My birthday, hair appointment, last minute errands, people calling, dinner preparations, life. At the time, it felt small. Apparently, it wasn't small to her. I forgot. I know. No, I mean, I really forgot. I know. I sat down. Damn. For the first time all night, nobody needed to tell me I had messed up. I knew. She went alone? Yes. Did she get it? No. That made it worse. And then she came to my birthday dinner? Yes. And I gave that speech? Yes. Oh, man. Now I can see it. Not agree with everything she had done since, but see it. She had asked me to show up for her, and I didn't. Then hours later, she sat at the table while everybody celebrated me, then listened to me thank people by name without naming her, then heard me talk about not carrying people who weren't ready to walk with me. That was a nasty combination, even if none of it was intentional. Damn. Keisha nodded. Yeah. Why didn't she tell me? She tried. When? After dinner. I don't remember talking to her. You didn't. What? She tried to pull you aside. My stomach tightened. What happened? You were leaving. I was talking to everybody. You were busy. I would have stopped. She didn't think you would. That wasn't her decision to make. No. Then why didn't you tell me? There it was. Keisha looked back at the envelope. Because of the letter. I looked at it too. What did it say? Read it. I reached for it, then stopped. 2 years. That letter had existed for 2 years. My name on the front, my cousin holding it, my other cousin believing I received it, and me walking around completely ignorant. I picked it up, pulled out several folded pages, Rochelle's handwriting. I started reading. The first part was exactly what I expected. She loved me, she was proud of me, she admired me. Then it changed. She wrote about feeling invisible beside me, about people constantly asking what I was doing while barely asking her anything about herself, about supporting things I did while feeling like nobody noticed what she was trying to build, about that interview, about needing me that morning, about sitting in her car afterward crying because she didn't get the opportunity, about still putting herself together and coming to my birthday dinner because she didn't want to disappoint me. Then I got to that one sentence. I stopped, read it again. I don't think you're a bad person, Naya. I think you got so used to being everybody's strong one that you stopped noticing when somebody else needed you to be theirs. Damn, that hurt because there was truth in it. Not all of it, but enough. I kept reading and then I reached the part that changed everything. Rochelle wrote, and the worst part is, you knew how badly I wanted that position. What position? I looked at Keisha. What is she talking about? Keisha looked away. Keep reading. I did. I told you about it first. I told you I was applying. I told you that it could mean for me. Then 2 weeks later, they contacted you. My stomach dropped. No, I kept reading. You told me you weren't interested. I remember that conversation barely. Somebody had reached out. I turned it down. I wasn't ready. So what was the problem? Then 3 months later, I found out that you recommended somebody else. I stopped. Oh, I remember it. Not immediately. And then the name hit me. I had recommended someone, not Rochelle, somebody I thought was more qualified at the time. I didn't connect it to Ro. I didn't think I was taking anything from her. Hell, I didn't even know whether she was still being considered. But from her side, she told me about an opportunity. Didn't get it. Then discovered that I had recommended somebody else for the same thing and I never told her. Oh my God. Keisha nodded. She thought you blocked her. I didn't. I know. I swear to God, Keisha, I didn't. I believe you. I didn't even know she was still trying to get it. She didn't know that. Why didn't she ask me? Same reason you didn't ask her why she was upset. That shut me right up because there it was. Everybody waiting for everybody else to know something nobody had actually said. I looked back at the letter, then the last paragraph. Maybe one day we'll talk about this, but right now I need some distance because I'm starting to resent somebody I love and I don't like who I'm becoming around you. I lowered the pages. Why didn't you give this to me? Keisha started crying again. I thought I was protecting both of you. How? Because the next morning, Rochelle called me and she told me she regretted writing it. What? She said she was emotional. She said not to give it to you. I looked at the envelope, so you didn't. No? Then why do you still have it? Keisha froze. There, something changed. Keisha, I forgot about it. No, you didn't. Naya, you kept a 2-year-old letter in a drawer in your store. You didn't forget. She wiped her face. Why did you keep it? I don't know. Yes, you do. She didn't answer. And then suddenly I realized something. Keisha had just told me the letter explained why Rochelle had been angry with me. But the letter also contained something else. Something Rochelle knew, something Keisha knew, something about the old opportunity. Who got the position? Keisha looked at me. What? The person I recommended. Naya. Who got the job? Silence. I searched my memory. I remember recommending somebody. I remembered making a phone call, but I didn't remember following what happened after that. Did they get it? No. Then who did? Keisha looked down. Oh no. Keisha. Nothing. My stomach turned. Who got it? Her eyes filled again. Then she whispered, I did. Everything inside of me stopped. What? What? Naya, you? She nodded. I couldn't even process it. You got the position Rochelle wanted? Yes. The one she thought I blocked her from? Yes. Did Rochelle know? Keisha shook her head. Not at first. My mouth fell open. What does that mean? I didn't stay long. How long? 4 months. Why have I never heard about this? I didn't tell everybody. Did you tell Rochelle? Eventually. And she lost it. Of course she did. When? 2 years ago. So that's what happened between y'all? Yes. Oh my God. Everything rearranged itself. This wasn't Naya versus Rochelle. This wasn't Rochelle versus Keisha. This had been a triangle for years, and somehow I was the only person who didn't know it was standing in the middle of it. I looked at Keisha. Why did Rochelle think that? Why? Why did Rochelle think I helped you get that position? Keisha, because I let her. You let her what? I never corrected her. Why? Because I was embarrassed. About getting a job? No. Then what? About how I got the interview. I stared at her. How did you get the interview? She looked away. Keisha, look at me. How did you get that interview? I used your name. You did what? I told them that you recommended me. I didn't. I know. You told somebody I recommended you for a position Rochelle wanted? I didn't know Rochelle wanted it. But you knew I didn't recommend you. Yes. Now I understand the damn envelope. Now I understood why Keisha kept it, why Rochelle thought I had done something to her, why Keisha knew more than ever she ever admitted, why this whole mess had survived for 2 years. Keisha wasn't protecting me. She wasn't protecting Rochelle. She was been protecting herself. I picked up my purse. Naya, wait. No. Please. No. You need to hear the rest. The rest? She started crying harder. I never meant for any of this to happen. You used my name. I know. You let my cousin think I betrayed her. I know. For 2 years. I know. The star went silent. And then Keisha said something so quietly, I almost didn't hear it. And that's not the worst thing I did. I stared at her. At this point, I didn't even know if I wanted to know. But I asked, what did you do? Keisha wiped her face. And then she looked me dead in the eyes. When Rochelle found out that I had gotten a position, she confronted me. I waited, and I panicked. What did you tell her? Keisha closed her eyes and then opened them. I told her you were the one who gave me her name. What does that mean? She thought you told me about the opening. No. And that you told me she had applied. No. I know. Then why the hell would you say that? Because I didn't want her to know I used your name without permission. I couldn't speak. Keisha had done more than let Rochelle misunderstand. She had given her a reason to misunderstand. For 2 years, Rochelle believed I had taken something she trusted me with, passed it to Keisha, and helped Keisha get the very opportunity Rochelle had wanted for herself, none of which I had done. But before I could say another word, the bell above the front door moved. Somebody was unlocking it. Keisha's face went white. I turned. The door opened. Rochelle walked in. She looked at me, then at Keisha, then at the envelope in my hand. Everything left her face. Naya. I held up the letter. You mean this? Silence. Keisha started crying again. Rochelle looked at her, then back at me, and something in Rochelle's expression changed. Not embarrassment, not fear, rage. She pointed at Keisha. You gave her that? Keisha didn't answer. Rochelle took another step inside. I asked you a question, Ro. You kept that shit for 2 years, and now you want to give it to her? I stepped between them. No, don't do that. Rochelle looked at me. Move. No. Naya, move. No. She stared at me. I stared right back. You got something to say? Her eyes dropped to the letter, then came back to mine. Yeah. I waited. Since we talking, she stepped closer. Let's talk. I nodded. Good. Because for the first time, all three of us were finally in the same damn room. Damn. What in the world is about to happen? Oh my God.
Doggone it, I tried, y'all. I tried. You know Aunt Cheryl trying to keep the peace. Lord have mercy. Blended will be back. Oh, Lord.
Hey. Hold up. Queen Cammy pulled up. Ghost Rider recap.
You. She slide through like, what's up, fam? Let's run this back. Tap in with the city, yeah, she keep the folks on track. Got that love in her stride, got that truth in her tone. Breaking down the headlines like she's sitting on a throne. Community.
I am celebrating. Come and join me. I have a surprise for you. I am pleased to announce that I have joined the Chamaka Essentials family. Welcome to Chamaka Essentials West Coast. enjoy Chamaka Essentials aromatherapy products, and I know you will too. You will now be able to purchase her aromatherapy products directly from me, Queen Cami Royal Essentials, and other aromatherapy products are available. Drop me an email and arrange your product delivery options.
Herbs, energy, shine. Every drop, every scent. Chamaka Essentials, my heart's content. Chamaka Essentials, house of blessings, minds break so low. Feel the magic present.
This is a beat.
Oh, we man. Since we talking, let's talk. Rochelle shut the door behind her. Click. And I don't know why that little sound felt so damn loud. Maybe because there was nowhere left for anybody to run. No phones, no FaceTime, no somebody told me no. That's not what I meant. No Erica, no Jade, no Monique, just me, Keisha, Rochelle, and a 2-year-old letter that apparently knew more about my relationships than I did. Rochelle looked at the envelope in my hand. Then she looked at Keisha. You had no right. Keisha wiped her face. I know. You know? Row. Don't roll me. Okay. You were supposed to give that to her. I was. And then when I told you not to, you were supposed to destroy it. My head snapped toward Keisha. Destroy it? Keisha looked down. Oh, that's new. I looked at Rochelle. You told her to destroy this? Yes. Why? Because I changed my mind. About what you wrote? No. That stopped me. Then what? About letting you read it. I stared at her. Why? And her eyes started filling up. Because I already knew how it was going to go. How? You were going to explain everything. Am I supposed to explain myself? No. You were going to explain it away. That hit me. You would have told me you forgot about the interview. I did. I know. You would have told me your birthday was hectic. It was. I know. You would have told me that speech wasn't about me. It wasn't. I know. Her voice cracked. The room went silent. Rochelle wiped her face angrily. That was the whole damn point, Naya. What? None of it was about me. I stopped. The interview wasn't important enough for you to remember. Ro, my feelings weren't important enough for you to notice. That's not fair. Maybe not. She nodded. But that's how I felt. I couldn't argue with the feeling. Didn't mean that I agree with every conclusion she drawn from it, but I could tell that she hadn't felt that I couldn't tell her how she was supposed to feel. Rochelle pointed toward the letter. I wrote that because I was hurt. And then the next morning I realized I didn't want to hand you 5 pages of everything that I've been holding on to when I hadn't even tried to talk to you. Then why didn't you talk to me? Why didn't you? Because I didn't know that there was a problem. Exactly. We stared at each other. That one landed on both sides. Then Keisha spoke. Ro, there's something that you need to know. Rochelle didn't even look at her. I don't want to hear shit from you. You need to. I said I don't. Rochelle. Keisha's voice changed. Rochelle finally turned. Keisha was crying. Not cute crying either. Face wet, mascara moving, voice shaking. I lied to you. Rochelle stared at her. About what? Keisha looked at me and then back at Rochelle. About the position. Everything in Rochelle's face changed. What about it? And Nye didn't tell me you applied. Rochelle looked at me. Then back at Keisha. What? She didn't know I was applying. I watched Rochelle's eyes move like her brain was trying to catch up. But you told me I lied. She didn't give me your name. Rochelle stared at her. She didn't tell me about the opening, and she didn't recommend me. Rochelle's face went blank. What did you just say? I said Naya didn't recommend me. Then how did you get the interview? Keisha swallowed. I used her name. Rochelle didn't move. I know that feeling. I had it 20 minutes earlier. You did what? I told them that Naya recommended me. Rochelle slowly turned toward me. I didn't say anything. Didn't need to. Then she turned back. And when I asked you, I panicked. You told me she gave you my name. I know. You told me Naya told you I applied. I know. Rochelle stepped toward her. I moved slightly between them. Not because I thought Rochelle was going to hit her, but because I wasn't betting my freedom on it either. So for 2 damn years, I thought my own cousin stabbed me in the back because you didn't want to admit you lied to get an interview? Keisha was sobbing now. I'm sorry. Oh, that laugh. That was an amusement. That was a woman trying not to lose her entire mind in the storefront. You're sorry? I am. You watch me. Stop talking to her? My head turned. Wait, what? Rochelle looked at me and then realized what she said. You stopped talking to me? Naya. No. We talked. Not like before. There it was again. Not like before. You pulled away because you thought I did that? Yeah. And you never asked me? I thought you knew. You thought. I had Keisha telling me you did it. And that was enough? Rochelle looked at me back. Back then? Yeah. That hurt. She saw it. And I'm sorry for that. I looked away and then Rochelle said, but don't stand there acting like everything between us happened because of Keisha. I looked back at her. I didn't because it didn't. I know. The interview hurt before I knew anything about the position. I know. The birthday hurt. I know. The way you stopped needing me hurt. There was that word again. Need. Ro, I didn't stop loving you because I stopped needing you for every damn thing. I grew. I know. Then why are you punishing me for it? I wasn't punishing you. Yes, you were. No. Yes. I stepped closer. Every little joke. She looked away. Every Naya feeling herself. Silence. Every give her 6 months. She ain't gonna know us. Nothing. Every time you sat with somebody discussing who I was becoming instead of asking me who I was becoming, her eyes filled. That wasn't fair. I know. You were hurt. I was. You thought I betrayed you. Yeah. And Keisha lied? Yeah. But you still made choices. Rochelle looked at me. And those belong to you. That one sat there heavy. Because that's the ugly thing about finding out somebody gave you bad information. It can explain why you reacted. It doesn't erase what you did afterward. Rochelle nodded slowly. You're right. No excuse, no but. Just, you're right. I appreciated that. Then I looked at Keisha. And you? She straightened. You let two people who loved each other spend 2 years misunderstanding each other because you didn't want to admit you lied? I know. You watch Rochelle blame me? I know. You watch me wonder why my cousin was acting different? I know. You let me help you open up this damn store. Her face crumbled. I know. And every time I showed up for you, you knew? Yes. That one pissed me off all over again. Damn, Keisha. I wanted to tell you. When? Exactly. I was scared. Everybody's scared tonight. My voice echoed through the empty store. Rochelle was scared I was leaving. I pointed at Keisha. You scared I find out you lied, and then at myself, and apparently I was so damn busy being strong and independent that I missed the fact that people I loved were hurting. I looked between them. But fear has had enough airtime. Now we're telling the truth. Rochelle nodded. Keisha nodded. Good. Keisha, yes. Why did you really keep the letter? She froze. There it was. We had almost forgotten. Almost. I told you. No, you told me Rochelle asked you not to give it to me. Yes. That explains why you didn't deliver it. I held up the envelope. It doesn't explain why you kept it for 2 years. Keisha didn't answer. Rochelle looked at her and suddenly wanted to answer too. Why did you keep it? Rochelle asked. Keisha looked trapped. I don't know. I laughed. Nope. Rochelle folded her arms. Yeah. I'm with Naya on that one. Look at us. Family reunion restored for approximately 12 seconds. Keisha looked at the floor. Tell us, I said. She shook her head. Keisha, I can't. Rochelle stepped forward. You better. Keisha looked up, and something in her face told me whatever came next wasn't about the old job anymore. I kept it because what? She looked at Rochelle and then at me. Because there was another page. Silence. I looked down at the pages in my hand. 1, 2, 3. I counted and then looked at Rochelle. How many pages did you write? Rochelle's face changed. 6. I looked at my hand. I had 5. Oh, hell. I turned toward Keisha. Where's page 6? She didn't answer. Keisha! I took it out. Rochelle's mouth fell open. You what? Why? I asked. Keisha backed against the counter because that page wasn't about the interview. I stared at her. Then what was it about? Keisha started crying again. Me? Rochelle went completely still. I looked from one to the other. What did you write about Keisha? Rochelle didn't answer. Ro? She was staring at Keisha now. Not angry. Something else. Confused, maybe. Keisha? Keisha shook her head. Don't. Rochelle's eyes widened. Oh my God. What? Neither answered. What was on page 6? Rochelle looked at me and then at Keisha, and whatever she remembered scared the hell out of both of them. Keisha, Rochelle whispered. You didn't. Keisha started shaking her head. I had to. You didn't. I had to. I stepped between them. Had to do what? Keisha looked at me, and then she said, page 6 was about the money. Silence. I frowned. What money? Nobody answered. What money? Rochelle sat down, just sat, like her legs had stopped working. Keisha covered her face, and now I was looking at two women who had spent an entire night confessing secrets and somehow had saved the biggest one for last. I look at Rochelle. What money? She lifted her eyes to me. Naya. What? You remember when you helped me out 2 years ago? Helped you with what? She stared at me, and there it was again, that look. You really don't remember, except this time I did. My stomach dropped. No. Rochelle nodded yes. I looked at Keisha and then back at Rochelle. That money? Yes. Yes. I had given Rochelle money, a lot more than anybody knew. At least, I thought I'd given it to Rochelle. I looked at Keisha. Why would you remove a page about money I gave Rochelle? Keisha said nothing. Then Rochelle answered for her. Because I never got it. My blood went cold. What? Rochelle stood up. I never got that money, Naya. I looked at Keisha. She wouldn't look at me, and suddenly, that old job didn't mean a damn thing. The gossip didn't mean a damn thing. The side eyes, the Facebook posts, the phone calls, none of it. Because somewhere between me trying to help my cousin and my cousin believing I never showed up for her, money disappeared. And the only one person in the room knew where it went. I turned toward Keisha. She finally looked at me. Naya. I held up my hand. No. Because now we were about to have a completely different conversation. And that's the end of the chapter, baby, in the episode. And baby, episode 8 just walked through the damn door. And that's it, and that's all. I hope you enjoyed today's story time. Please tune in next Tuesday for chapter 8. But you know I ain't going to leave you hanging like that. You know me better than that, right, baby? It wouldn't be me if I didn't leave you with a little something, something. Just to grow by. You know what I mean? I'll be right back after this.
Essential, let the magic flow. Bath and spray, a gentle start. Body butter, warm in every part. Crystals hum.
Chimaka, you outdid yourself with this scent.
Every drop, every scent. Chimaka Essentials, my heart's contented. Chimaka Essentials, house of blessings.
Make sure you tune in next Tuesday at 11 a.m. for episode number 8. You all have a wonderful day. Stay grounded, take care of each other. And remember, shade comes in all different ways, but it's how you handle it that makes a difference. And if you're the one doing it, do some autocorrect, all right? All right. Be well, stay safe, Ashe, and deep bow to each and every one of you. And here is the teaser for episode number 8.
I'm just keeping it real. How many times have we said that? Leaving little bruises where another woman's heart.
Rochelle, I remember giving you money when you was going through something serious. There's just one problem. I never got it. Keisha, where is my money? Keisha, answer me. Oh, now you can't say anything? You've been talking for 2 damn years. No, Naya. You don't understand. I thought you changed your mind. I thought you decided I wasn't worth helping. I waited for that money. Rochelle. Keisha, I'm only asking you one more time. Where is my money? Nia, I don't have it. Stop lying to me. I'm not. I swear. I didn't steal it. I didn't ask if you stole it. There's something y'all don't know about that money. No. Before I tell you, you need to understand something. You wasn't the only one who gave her money.
Hope you received what you needed today. Thank you for coming by and spending some time with me. Come back soon. Ashe and deep bow to you.